Welcome back, students. So now we will understand the concept of what is an equation. So already we did this exercise that how many mastics are required to make the L shape. If you want to make one L, you require 2 mastics, 2L, 4 mastics, 3L, 6 mastics, and keep on. If you require 8 L's, you require 16 mastics. So we know that the number of mastics required is given by the rule 2n. If n is taken to be the number of L's formed. So Appu always thinks differently. He asks, we know how to find the number of mastics required for a given number of L's. What about the other way? So we ask ourselves a definite questions. So how many L's are formed if the number of mastics given is 10? So what we can say, 2n is equal to n. This is our general rule, 2n is the general rule, but now we know the answer, that is the total number of mastics are 10. So what we have to find now? How many mastics are required to form 10L? So here we have a condition to be satisfied by the variable n. Means we have to think the value of n in such a way that when this value of n multiply with 2, you will get the answer 10. Okay. Now how will you solve this question? Let's see the table. Suppose you keep n is equal to 1. So what happened? 2 multiplied by 1 will give you 2 is equal to 10, which is not possible because 2 is not 10. Suppose you keep n is equal to 2. So 2n is equal to 4. So this condition is also not satisfied if n is equal to 2. If you keep n is equal to 3, you will get 6, which is also not satisfied. If you keep n is equal to 4, you will get the answer 8. But when you keep n is equal to 5, you will get the answer 10, which is our condition, which is our requirement. So yes, the value of n is equal to 5, then only we will get the answer 10. That means our condition satisfied. You keep on increasing. If your n is equal to 6, so 6 2s are 12. Again it is not satisfied. N is equal to 7, we will get 14. Condition is not satisfied. So what we can say, only for n is equal to 5, we get the answer 10, that is 2n is equal to 10. So we find that only if n is equal to 5, the condition, that is the equation 2n is equal to 10 is satisfied. So for any value of n other than 5, the equation is not satisfied. Suppose Balu is 3 years younger than Raju, taking Raju's age to be x years, and Balu's age is x minus 3 years. Now if you have given that x minus 3 is equal to 11, Balu's age is already given, that is 11. So now we have to find the value of x in such a way that when you solve this equation, you are getting the answer 11. So suppose you keep x is equal to 3, you get 0. If you keep x is equal to 4, you get 1. If you keep x is equal to 5, 5 minus 3, you will get 2. 6. If you keep x is equal to 6, 6 minus 3, 3. If you keep x is equal to 7, you will get 4. If you keep x is equal to 8, you will get 5. 9, 9 minus 3 is 6. 10 minus 3 is 4. 10 minus 3 is 7. 11 minus 3 is 8. 12 minus 3 is 9. 13 minus 3 is 10. 14 minus 3 is 11. So here when you keep x is equal to 14, then only you are getting the answer 11. But when you keep x is equal to 15, 15 minus 3 will give you 12. When you keep x is equal to 16, 16 minus 3 will give you 13. When you keep x is equal to 17, so 17 minus 3 will give you 14, and 18 minus 3 will give you 15. So what we can say? So when we complete the entries from the table, we find that only for x is equal to 14, the condition x minus 3 is equal to 11 is satisfied. For other values, for example, x is equal to 16 or x is equal to 12, the condition is not fulfilled or satisfied. So what we can say? Therefore, Raju's age therefore is 14 years. So to summarize, any equation like the above is a condition on a variable, because the value of a condition or the value of equation or the value or the whatever equation is there, it will be satisfied only if the value of variable is specific. Okay. So is a condition on a variable, it is satisfied only for a definite value of the variable. For example, the equation 2n is equal to 10 is satisfied only by the value 5 of the variable n. Similarly, the equation x minus 3 is equal to 11 is satisfied only by the value 14 of the variable x. Note that an equation has an equal sign. That is, 2n is equal to 10, that is the sign of equality. X minus 3 is equal to 11, that is the sign of equality. Means you have to keep the value of n in such a way that both the sides will be equal. Same way here you have to take such a value of x so that both the sides will be equal. So the equation says that the value of the left hand side, that is LHS, is equal to the value of the right hand side, that is RHS. If the LHS is not equal to the RHS, we do not get an equation. For example, the statement 2n is greater than 10, that is 2n is greater than 10 is not an equation. Why? Because there is a symbol of greater than. Similarly, the statement 2n is smaller than 10, that is 2n is less than 10 is not an equation, because there is a symbol of less than. Similarly, x minus 3 greater than 11 or x minus 3 less than 11 are not an equation. But if you consider 8 minus 3 is equal to 5, there is an equal sign between the LHS and RHS. Neither of the two sides contain a variable. Both contain numbers. We may call this a numerical equation. Usually the word equation is used only for equations with one or more variables. If you consider this, there is no variable in this expression. So it is a numerical equation. There should be at least one variable, then only it can be considered as an equation. Now see, some exercise are given to you, in which we have to identify the variables. So x plus 20 is equal to 70. X is a variable. Here there is no variable. 2p is greater than 30. This is not an equation because there is a greater than sign. We have to identify whether it is equation or not. N minus 4 is equal to 100. This is an equation. 20b is equal to 80. This is also an equation. Then y by 8 is less than 50. This is not an equation because there is no equality sign in between LHS and RHS. Now, following are some examples of an equation, and the variable is in the equation is also identified. Fill in the blanks as required. So, x plus 10 is equal to 30. So, variable is x. P minus 3 is equal to 7. The variable is p. 3n is equal to 21. The variable is n. This is t by 5 is equal to 4. The variable is t. 12 plus 3 is equal to 7. The variable is small l. 2m minus 3 is equal to 5. So the variable is small m. So this is all how you can form an equation. Thank you.